Hi YouTube. I am back again. I believe the last thing that I posted was a live pregnancy test a few days ago, which is still pretty new to me. I wanted to go ahead and do a pregnancy vlog, but I'm not exactly sure. I don't have an appointment until June 25th, so I'm not exactly sure how far along I am. But I'm thinking anywhere from 5 to 7 weeks, somewhere in there, based on my, I guess the only thing I have to base it on is my postpartum bleeding, when it stopped, and then when I would have ovulated from that point, which I had her on March 17th, I'm sorry, she was St. Patty's baby. This is Jessie. Say hi, Jessie! Say hi, Jessie! So this is Jessie. I had her on March 17th. I stopped bleeding about 7 weeks later because I actually, my 6-week postpartum appointment, what? Really? She's not very ladylike. My 6-week appointment actually was late, so I didn't have it till 8 weeks, and I stopped about a week after my 6 weeks. So I guess it was about 7 weeks after I had her, I stopped bleeding, and then I guess I would have ovulated like 2 weeks later, and that would put me at about 5 weeks right now. So, are you smiling at yourself? She thinks that's pretty cool. But I just kind of want to give y'all a little bit of an update. I'm going to call this my 5-week. I don't know. After I go to the doctor, then I'll know a little more, and I'll be able to, what am I trying to say? After I go to the doctor, I'll be able to kind of give a better idea of when my due date and stuff is, based on just my postpartum bleeding and whatnot. When I stopped that, then my due date as of right now would be the end of January, sometime like January 20th or January 25th or something like that, 21st or somewhere, just dependent. But this is the first cycle that I haven't actually kept up with, so I'm really not sure. We weren't trying, so I have no idea. What else is there? So I guess as far as a 5-week update, symptoms, I hadn't been sick, and I started getting sick. So for the last like 3 or 4 days, I started getting nauseous, but it's not happening till about 3 or 4 in the afternoon for the most part. I will get nauseous during the day if I don't eat. So I've just kind of been keeping, you know, a little bit here and there, and not really worrying about having the big meals as long as I'm eating something small throughout the day. With her, I had gestational diabetes, and of course she's my 4th kid. This will be my 5th one. I had never had it before her, so that was kind of strange to me. I don't know if that gives me more if that gives me more of a chance to have it this time or not. I'm not really sure. But I've been trying to just eat a little healthier, and maybe I can ward it off. I don't know. I don't really know how that works. I got it under control with diet, so I'm trying to not exactly go on the full diet that they put you on for gestational diabetes, because I actually lost weight on that, and I don't really want to lose weight unless I start gaining too much or something. But of course the doctor will tell me that. Yeah, I mean, I've just been eating smaller, more frequent meals, which is what I was doing with that anyway. Just healthier, you know, foods. Other symptoms, headaches. I haven't had real bad headaches. Every now and again, I'll have a migraine. I had a terrible one yesterday. It started when I first got up. Ended up not even being able to go to work because I couldn't get out of the light, you know, and then when it finally eased up enough for me to be able to come out in the light, my head was still hurting, and I was really nauseous from it. So I think it was a mixture of, you know, the migraine and already having nausea and already having headaches and whatnot. So, goodness. Yeah, I mean, that was kind of, yesterday was just a bad day. I've been really emotional already, moody, and I catch myself being moody, and I don't mean to be, but, you know, what can you do? All I can do is say, I'm sorry, I'm pregnant, get over it. It'll be over in 9 months, you know. What else is there? I think as far as symptoms, that's pretty much it. Oh, my back. My back's already started hurting. And, you know, I find that kind of a touchy subject for your back to hurt this early on. I have pubic symphysis disorder as well when I'm pregnant, at least for the last 2 I have, and he said I'll have it any more pregnancies that I have. So with this one, I'm sure I'll have it. It normally comes on about 3 months, so it hasn't started yet, where it, you know, it's basically where your pubic bone, the hormones, you let out more hormones, the relaxin hormone, which normally makes it, you know, real lax like that. And mine starts, instead of doing it towards the end of the pregnancy like most people's, it starts at the beginning. So I have it the whole time, and it starts to grind like this when I walk. And then it separates like that, so then it's like kind of grinding like that. So it's really bad. And I think the worst part about knowing this early on that you're pregnant is when you do start complaining about things like that are hurting, like my back hurting. Okay, I know, just because I've been pregnant, had 4 other kids, that it's not a matter of how much weight or how big you are or anything like that that's sitting on you that's making your back hurt. Everyone thinks it's just a crock and, oh, you're pregnant, so you're going to complain about everything. But it really does hurt. It starts hurting, and it's because of the hormones. And I don't care what anybody says. That's what it is. It's not a matter of how big I am yet. Oh, you're not even showing your back shouldn't be hurting. That's crap, because that's not even why it hurts. It hurts because you're releasing these hormones that are causing everything to relax a little bit, and some people just release them a little bit sooner. So if your back is hurting and you're like 2 months pregnant or a month pregnant, who cares? That's probably why. It probably is hurting, and I have sympathy for anybody whose back starts hurting this early on, because you have a long journey ahead of you, and I completely understand it. So, sorry, I had to rant about that because I just got sick of people telling me what should and shouldn't hurt, and they have no idea, or what should and shouldn't feel okay. Anyways, on with it. That's pretty much all my symptoms for now. I'm going to try and keep up with this pregnancy vlog better than I did with hers, because I think I only ended up uploading 1 or 2, but I started later and I was working at a different job where I really just didn't have the time. I got home and I was with the kids all day, so now I'll have the time every week. I'm off Sunday, Mondays, and Tuesdays, so I'll be doing them one of those 3 days. If you have any questions, though, just enter them below, or send me a message or whatnot, and I will do my best to answer them. Anybody else that has been in this position where they are having a child so close to delivering the last one, because obviously this is my first time I've done this. It was not planned. I was waiting on my IUD to come in, actually, and I just never started my period. Apparently you have to be on your period to have it put in, and I never started, so because I was pregnant. So we're gonna have Irish twins, yay! Oh, this child is gassy. So anybody else that's gone through that, feel free to subscribe, like the video, write me, whatever. I would love to be buddies with anybody that has any advice. As far as I know, my body hasn't even healed from the last pregnancy, and I'm putting another one on top of it. I know I'm probably going to catch some flack for that, but I don't really care. We wanted one more baby. We wanted it about a year from now to get pregnant, to have the last one. It just happened a little sooner than we planned, and I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that. I'm gonna get my tubes tied in the hospital before I even leave this time. So this is the last one. I'm gonna have fun with it. We're gonna enjoy this pregnancy, and we're gonna have a beautiful little baby to go along with this beautiful little baby. Hi, Jizzy. Hey, squishy cheeks. Anyways, again, if you have any questions or anything, just enter them below. Send me a message, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And I will be back next week for my six-week update, unless I find out otherwise before then. See y'all later. Bye. Bye.